Okay, I think it's playing now. I'm currently sitting on my bed and you are resting on a pillow. So there we go. I think I'm in shot. I haven't filmed for several days and it's mainly just because I've been busy life and I've been, you know, having plans every day of the week. So I just haven't had a chance to film. So now I have a little bit of time, so I wanted to chat with you guys. Today has actually been like pretty busy. I just got home from work and I immediately put my pajama shorts on and changed into a t-shirt, and like I just wanted to get like maximum comfort. So today I actually went to a conference for work. So I got up at like 5:30, was ready by 6:30, and then like was pretty much on the road. And it was at the St. Paul River Center, so it was in St. Paul, so it was about like a 15-20 minute drive, which isn't too bad. I was really nervous though because in the reminder email that they sent yesterday, they were like, oh, there's very limited parking. So I was kind of a bit nervous, and also because they're doing like quite a lot of construction downtown especially. There's some roads closed, so I wasn't sure exactly where to go or where to park, but I ended up just parking up at the Science Museum, which is right across the street, so it like worked perfectly. And yeah, so there was a conference there that I went to, so they had some speakers talking about like IT and stuff, and it was very informational and my brain hurts. It was like a lot of really intelligent people there, so we got to network a little bit, which was kind of nice. You know, it's nice to network and see people who don't necessarily work in your organization but work in the same field as you, so like IT and stuff like that. If you're unfamiliar with, I do work in IT, so I don't think I've ever mentioned that here before, but yeah, the IT department, information technology, so you know, all the servers and hardware and software and programs and things like that. So that went until about, it was supposed to go until about 5, but because of traffic and stuff like that, I was like, I want to get out early. So I actually left at about 3:30 and I got back here about 4. So not too bad. The traffic wasn't terrible. It's been better, but it could have been a lot worse. I was just glad I got back here in one piece. So immediately when I got back, I put my pajamas on, like I said, and my boyfriend is actually coming tomorrow and staying through the weekend, so I actually have to get some laundry done, and I'm planning on like doing some cleaning because kind of been a bit lazy the past couple of days. Like I have to take like the garbage out and the recycling, and I have to like sweep, and I have one of those Swiffer things, so it makes the floor nice and shiny, and I have to do unload the dishwasher and load up some dishes. So it's just kind of a whole bunch of like little chores that I've been putting off for several days that should really get done. That's kind of my night. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, so we're going to the Minnesota Twins game tomorrow. It's actually NDSU night with, they're giving away like NDSU caps, like baseball hats. So my boyfriend really wants to get one of those. So as soon as I get home from work, well, I'll get home from work at about 4. So we have a little bit of time. We have about like an hour and a half until we have to get on the light rail again to go back downtown to Target Field. So we're doing that Thursday night, so that's tomorrow. And then on Friday, I think we might be going to the Saints game, the St. Paul Saints. I'm not sure who they play, or I've never been there, so I don't know anything about it, but I think there's supposed to be fireworks tomorrow, which I'm excited about. And excuse my hair, it's been like in a bun all day just because I wanted to get out of my face, and it's been like extra annoying right now. I suppose I could just put it back. That would solve a lot of my problems, wouldn't it? And then I think Saturday is pretty much a free day. We don't have anything planned, but I think we might go to Stillwater, which is right on the, is it the St. Croix River? I believe so. I should know this, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm like doubting myself right now, but I believe it's the St. Croix River. But downtown Stillwater is very pretty. You get to walk down by the river, and I don't know, maybe bring my camera and take some pictures. But my boyfriend's never been there before. Nick, my boyfriend, sorry, I think I mentioned that. Nick has never been there before, so we are going to go down there and explore a little bit, and maybe go to Nelson's Ice Cream, which, if you're unfamiliar, their portion sizes are ginormous. Like, I think the small is like literally like the size of my head. It's huge. And I know they have like an ice cream challenge. I think it's called the Lumberjack, where I'm not sure like how many scoops it is, but it's literally massive. And if you finish it, I think within a certain amount of time, you get your picture up on the wall. But it's just like an insane amount of ice cream that I don't think like anybody could ever finish. But apparently some people have finished it, because the last time that I went there, I'm pretty sure that there's some pictures on the wall. So it's possible, but not for me. That's just way too much ice cream, and I would get like a major brain freeze. Like, I don't understand how they don't get a brain freeze, because I pretty much get a brain freeze every time I eat ice cream. And fun fact, in case you're wondering, a brain freeze, the scientific term for a brain freeze is ganglioneuralgia, which I actually found out that by watching like I think it was Fetch with Ruff Ruffman on PBS like several years ago when I was a kid. I would always watch that show with my sister after we got back from school, and for some reason that like random fact has just like stuck with me ever since. So ganglioneuralgia, if you want to impress your friends, just like throw that in a conversation and they'll be like thoroughly impressed with you. And what was I even saying? So Saturday we might be going to Stillwater. That should be fun. I'm excited. I'll probably bring my camera, take some pictures, and probably make a blog post on it to show you guys, and probably put some on Instagram. Speaking of which, I have to do some shameless like self-promo here. Speaking of that, I actually revamped my blog, mskiso.com, and so it has a brand new look, which I'm very excited for. It's still kind of a work in progress. There might be some like fonts and like little picture things that are changing in the coming weeks, but the overall like structure and color scheme and things like that are changed, and I really like it. So if you want to go head over there, you can take a look and read some of the posts on there. I'm trying to post more. I think in the past that I've mentioned that I'm gonna try doing that more, and it hasn't really happened, and I feel terrible about that, because you know, I don't really want to make promises and then not keep them, because that's just not who I am. But I'm actually really in a like a creative mindset, creative what am I trying to say? I'm inspired creatively, and I really want to like make more things, whether that be videos or blog posts or pictures or just things that I feel like I can pour myself into and make my own. So those are some things that you can look forward to. I'm very excited. Yeah, if you don't know, I really enjoy that stuff, and I like sharing it with other people, and I like, you know, other people sharing their stuff with me, because you know, we're all in this community together, and I feel like we can learn from one another, and I think that's one of the really amazing things that I love about you know, this YouTube creative blogging, you know, working for yourself, creating things yourself, just being able to be you and be creative is very inspiring to me. So that's kind of my little spiel on that. So anyways, if you wanted to check that out, I will leave a link in the description. I believe it should be in every video. I think I keep it static that way. But yeah, check it out. In the description box, I have all of my social media links. It's a work in progress. I think everything's a work in progress. Even like personally, we're all work in progress. So if you have any suggestions, feel free to leave them below, and I look forward to taking a look through them. And yeah, if you have any comments, any nice things that you want to say, any like questions, any, I don't know, what did you do today? Did you have a good day? I hope you did, and feel free to leave them down below. And I have rambled for quite a few seconds and minutes, and if you've made it to the end of this video, you should pat yourself on the back, because it's basically just me laying in bed, but my neck is like so sore. I should really, like, if anybody has some tips on like how to make your neck not feel so knotty at the back, like it just feels like there's a giant knot on like the back where my neck meets my head, meets my shoulders, like right there is just like so sore. So if you have any tips on how to get rid of that, please let me know, and I will like love you forever, and I'll buy you pizza or something. Anyways, I have some laundry to do, and I have a lot of other cleaning to do, but I hope you have a good rest of your day or morning or night, whenever it is that you are watching this. And I will talk to you very soon, and that's pretty much it. Bye.